Hello, Exploring Literature e-learners. We hope you're having a good day today and that things are going well. We have a pretty light day planned for you guys in Exploring Lit because we're just introducing the project for this unit. So we're at the end of the fiction unit. Everyone should be done with their books. Everyone should have created their theme. And at this point, you should go into the daily agenda chart. And if you see that link that says Final Fictional Project, you'll click on it and it'll take you to this document. When you're looking over the document, your whole goal is to showcase your book and to show off your theme and how things progressed throughout your book. So the different project ideas are to watch a movie version of your novel and create a presentation or essay that analyzes the similarities or differences. You could create an interview with the characters. It could be a talk show, a radio show, etc. And if you're videotaping that, you should include a script. But if you're just writing out in play form, that is fine too. You could create journals, blogs, psychiatric reports of a character. You could rewrite the ending to your book, but you have to explain why the changes are needed. You could create a space, like a locker or a bedroom for your protagonist, and use different items and decorations to symbolize your characters and events. You could create a physical representation of a scene or characters. You could create a mixtape, CD playlist. You could create a game, like a board game, or a card game that represents your book. But you must include a written explanation. Essentially, our options are pretty endless. You guys could create whatever you really want to represent your book. You just have to make sure that it fits our learning targets. So our checkpoints are going to be a little different because of e-learning, but we're still going to be able to have time for you guys to meet with the teachers, the project submission, and the project presentation. Since we're doing e-learning for right now, we aren't completely sure of when we want to have this due. Ms. Merchant and I will be talking on Monday and kind of setting out some big picture things for next week. So kind of stay tuned for some of those due dates. If you scroll down to the second page of this document, you'll notice that there's a rubric, and we want you guys to look that over as well, because when you're picking your idea for what you want to create, you'll want to make sure that whatever idea you have kind of fits in to our rubric. So this rubric looks pretty similar to the ones that you guys have been exposed to with the mini projects. So the first standard is organization, making sure that everything is organized in a logical, sophisticated manner, that it's easy to read and easy to follow. We're also looking at your text evidence. You should have a significant amount of text evidence to support all of your ideas and claims about the book, and they should be cited appropriately. You should have analysis that explains your ideas and talks about why this evidence proves your claims that you're making about the book. And then you should also be explaining your theme throughout. So we should have a really clear idea of the theme that this book is teaching and how it develops over the course of a text. And then, of course, last, we're looking at your conventions. So how you're writing with your grammar, punctuation, and spelling. Please make sure that you guys are using Google Readwrite to check all of your spelling and Grammarly to check your grammar for now. After you guys have looked over this and kind of reviewed it and have an idea of what you want to do, the next thing that you're going to do is go into Schoology, into the e-learning folder, and you're going to click on this little discussion post about project options. And you guys are just going to post any ideas that you have on what you're going to complete for this project. So again, it's a pretty light day today. You're just kind of looking over all of your project options and deciding on what you want to do. Once you are done with all of that, you should look back and complete any late work that you have, because that work still counts. Even though it was from before e-learning and before break, it still counts. So many of you are still missing your setting project and your character project, so we're hoping that you guys can finish that up and turn them in. Have a wonderful day. Reach out if you guys have any questions, if you need anything, but mostly take care of yourself and stay healthy.